Hello there everyone and welcome back to the Hansa. Round 2. After the mild disaster that was that war, I have learned my lesson about 3 province minor countries, and we are going to play a much more carefully conservative game than we did last time. We're going to do a few things differently and carefully. Now, the plan is I have to do precisely 2 conquests. Oh, Bremen's actually my ally. Could I ever vassalize him? Probably not because of my... If I could vassalize 1 or 2 of these people, that would be like the most amazing thing ever. But I'm a merchant republic, which means the likelihood of that is -0. So I'm not going to be able to do this by diplomacy. Oh, if you hear a little voice chatting in the background, my daughter is still not quite asleep yet. Just got to keep an ear on her just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong before she settles into bed. It's rare, but it happens. Okay. Are you guys actually... Alright, you are vassalized, currently a vassal of, yeah. Alright, they have... Could I support independence? They would not like that because they love Denmark so very, very much. Well, that's fine. Your land will be mine someday. Okay, let's check rivals. Who could we rival? See, I know Bremen is currently my ally, which is something I might not want to... A bridge I might not want to burn quite yet. I don't know. I mean, Bremen is a potential problem. I'm probably going to have to rival Denmark because they're the most powerful country in this node. Let's just do the political view for a bit here. So first let's pick our friends. I want to have I want to have you as my friend. So let's start by let's improve with Austria. I want the Emperor as my friend. The question is, could I get France as my friend too? Conceivably. Probably not, but conceivable. Bohemia? They're neutral towards me. Brandenburg? Brandenburg might not be a bad one. They're right next door. They're... Yeah, I think maybe we'll grab Brandenburg as an ally rather than going to war with them, because I care mostly about the coast, and maybe they're somebody I could... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that later. But let's get Brandenburg as an ally. And let's check my fleet. I have 20 ships. Most of them are light. This entire fleet is light ships. This entire fleet is going to protect trade in Lübeck. Okay. Speaking of that, trade map. I have 2 guys inland pushing money towards Lübeck as usual. Okay. We might collect in the in this area later. All right. So is Saxe-Lauenburg available as a potential rival? Because they're one I would like to conquer soon. Nope. No Saxe-Lauenburg. So that's not going to happen. Unfortunately, Bremen would make an excellent rival, as would well, okay. Let's see. Tell me about your provinces. What do we want to know about these provinces? Let's see. Let's see, we've got nothing too exciting there. This one is an estuary, and so that's a pretty important one right there. As is Danzig. Danzig's an important one, but we're not going to get that one anytime soon. I actually control 3 pretty important cities right here. So actually the sites I control are actually pretty critical. Let's see. So yeah, we're going to rival Mecklenburg. They'll be an excellent place to start. I think there's just no way around that. I would really like this guy as my rival, but there's just no way to get that. so we're going to have to do without that. This is Brunswick. I mean, I guess I could rival Denmark, but that might be... I might just have to leave a slot for that for later. I need to get some allies first. Well, let's start with Mecklenburg, because he's right there. We can fab a claim on him, and that'll be just fine. We also need we need to connect our country together. That's the first, most critical thing I need to do. Allied to rival, which is Brandenburg. Okay, well that works well. Let's see, who else have you rivaled? You've rivaled Saxony, Teutonic Order, and Pomerania. Well, if I rivaled Pomerania too, which is something I was thinking about doing... I mean, Bremen would be nice to have, but maybe Bremen, since they are actually an honest-to-God current friend, maybe I shouldn't, you know, take the risk of betraying my current ally. Oh, okay, we got Riga. Okay, hold on, we gotta fix this. Who don't we need? We do not need Riga. Riga is this little one-province minor up here. So we'll break that one in just a second. Let's see, we should... Yeah, let's unpause for a second, get our guy back. Here we are, perfect. One ally. Okay, Riga. Boo-hoo, so sad. Gotta go. You are not useful to me. Let me see. Who are my relationships now? Brandenburg, good. Bremen, okay. Lüneburg, Magdeburg. I don't know. Lüneburg is one I might actually have to get rid of. Yeah, Brandenburg alliance is a good one. Especially because now I'm rivaling two of his target rivals. I should really ditch one. I don't want to be stuck with an extra relationship this early in the game. Who could go? Who are you rivaled to, Lüneburg? Mecklenburg, Bremen? You're rivaling one of my allies. Bremen? I've rivaled one of your rivals, which is good. Hanover... Oh, sorry, Brunswick. Magdeburg, who have you rivaled? Yeah, I'm allied to one of your rivals. Have you rivaled... Which one is my weakest relationship? Oldenburg is honestly one I could theoretically vassalize, because they're not even... Oh no, they are part of the Empire. I take that back. It's theoretically possible that I could vassalize Oldenburg, so I might keep that as a friendship. They want Hamburg, though, so that's a minor problem. Oh yes, thank you, Jane. Yeah. Okay. I better give this 1 second here. Just a minute. Alright. So I've been thinking about it, and Lüneburg I'm going to have trouble with in the future anyways, because we've got border friction going on. So I'm going to dissolve this alliance right here in just a few minutes. I think that'll be a good one. And we'll have to dissolve one more in favor of Austria in the near future as well. But for now, let's see. Relationships, improve with Bremen. Let's see what we need. Well, that's not going to have... They want me to control one of the two... that's not going to happen anytime soon. Free stability for improving our prestige. Well, that's not going to happen anytime soon either. Improving with Bremen is something I can actually do. So we'll dissolve this relationship in too few rivals. Oh, I was going to rival Pomerania? Yeah. Mecklenburg, Pomerania, that's a good place to start. Still thinks I should have a third. Well, the third will probably be Denmark in the future. Although if I did that, I could embargo them right away. Oh, these are my galleys, okay. in my transports. We'll mothball those for now. Save me a few ducats. Speaking of ducats, making 7 ducats a month already. I'm at my force limit right now. Okay, Lundberg. Sorry, bud. Solve this alliance. Yeah, it's going to upset them, but you know what? That will leave me in a much better position. How's my fleet limit? 22. I could make a few more barks. I'll get 3 more done. So if I could take... Let's fabricate one right here. Fabricate claim on Lauenburg, which is right next door. So this one here is a high priority. I don't know. What else could I do here? Oh yeah, I need to improve. Now, who would I sacrifice in favor? Whose relationship would I ditch in favor of Austria? I mean, just about anybody, really. Not Brandenburg. Honestly, probably Bremen. But we'll work on Austria here in a minute. Right now, we need to improve with Bremen. Just get that going a little faster here. We're going to bump our army maintenance down a touch. Yeah, so we need to get this one here, this Saxe-Lauenburg connection in place ASAP. Oh, yeah, there goes my daughter again. She's got things to say. I really wish I could take this guy as a rival, but I guess he's just a little too weak for that purpose. Who are you allied to now? You have allied East Frisia and the Hansa. You have allied Pomerania. So if I declared war on this guy right here, let's just do a hypothetical. Okay, never mind. We're improving Bremen. But it would mean at least Pomerania would come in, and possibly Austria. Although I'm a member of the Empire, so that makes it a little bit weirder. A little weirder. Okay. So I'm going to get an advisor. It's got to be a military one to start. Manpower might be nice. Oh, there's our first wars going on there. Either that or diplomatic reputation. Oh, morale of navies? Diplomatic reputation could actually be very handy. Or trade efficiency. We're in the money. We are into the money. And production efficiency? I mean, that would improve my money even further, I think. But let's just hold off. 2 mercantilism for 5 Republican tradition. That is a price I am willing to pay. Okay, let's see what we got here. So how much trade do I control 36% of the trade here already, and I'm just a little tiny country. Okay. It would be really nice to get one more. I don't have an available military leader. That's okay. Control Lübeck. Come the other 2. Let you go. Merge. Patrol. Lübeck. Excellent. Okay. It's going to be just a couple more months to get Bremen, the mission with Bremen done. So, Pomerania. Let's just pause, go to the ledger, military armies. Hey, Pomerania, how much of an army do you have anyways? 7 troops. So we could probably take that alliance if I attacked this guy right here. Depending on how many more allies he manages to snatch up. Almost even be worth going one over my relationship limits just to get Austria on my side for this battle. Of course, if he was to go to war against somebody, that would be even better. Okay. Just waiting on things. That's all we have to do right now. Just wait on all the things. We desperately need this province. No, that's definitely the first thing on our list right now, is getting this guy out of my hair and gone. Icon has alliance with Austria? Not yet. I think I'm too weak, really. And they would accept a royal marriage, except that I don't have... Okay. Can improve with Austria, because that's just valuable. And we'll keep improving with Bremen. Hopefully we can get Austria into our pocket. 1 free military leader with 6.5 army tradition. Well, I guess I need to start somewhere. Oh my god, that guy is so horrible. Well, he'll do until things have improved on that front. My primary focus is going to be admin and diplotech to start anyways. Which is why I'm going to hire... Let's see, what's my income? 6.7.45. This guy would kill half my budget, unfortunately, because he would cost me 4 a month. So if I'm going to do that, it's got to be production efficiency guy. Diplo power or admin power? Well, I'm going to need the admin power first, so diplomatic power it is. Dang it. Dang guys. Fleet limit. 1 over on my fleet is costing me 0.05 right now, and I'm pretty sure I'm making more than that. Let's just get one more batch of ships out there just to really lock down my strength in that node. Come on, Austria. Like us enough to be our ally. Like us enough to be our ally. Wow. We're going to have to get him all the way up to 100 improvement before he will consider allying with us. Nice. Aristocracy is allied. National unrest by 1. 5% diplomacy discipline. Nice. Truce with Burgundy has ended. Interesting. While the 100 Years' War continues. Alright. We're going to make it. That's actually going to be doable. Yeah, claims on provinces I do not own. Alright, Bremen. Come on. 2 more months, I think, and that'll be under control. Let's see, 99, and... See, France might be a very useful friend. Because they're outside of the Empire. And allies outside of the Empire could be very, very valuable to me. There we are. Mission complete. Pause. Get a new mission. Prestige to 50. Solidify our relations with the Pope. Get Austria as an ally. So close. I guess it might be useful to have the Pope on my side early on. gods, I could actually ally him, but I don't want him as an ally, so that's not something I want to get into. The real question would be, man, I could almost vassalize him. It's almost too bad. National decision. The Adler von Lübeck. Neighboring country is at war. Who's at war? Mecklenburg. At war with the Teutonic Order. Huh, okay. Which means I can build the epic ship of awesome. And I think, let's see, so if I spend enough money, administrative power, and I get an early Carrack in Lübeck, get the effect Adler von Lübeck until 1476, so 30 years. More Navy morale, lower... Yeah, you know, that might actually be worth it. Sure, why not? For one epic ship of epicness, which will... One heavy, one light. Trade in Lübeck. You can be mothballed for now, because you've served your purpose. Okay, let us wait. Austria, how are things? You would almost accept an alliance with me now. Just a little bit more and we'll actually have Austria as an ally. And that could change a lot of things for me. I gotta be real careful though, because okay, he will now accept an alliance with me. So we need to grab our dude. We need to send him back to offer an alliance to Austria, and then we need to figure out who we're going to de-ally with. Okay, we now have a military alliance with Austria, which means we have one more diplomatic relation than we want. And who's it gonna be? Who's the unlucky guy? Bremen, honestly. Because I really, really kind of want Bremen's territory, and I think it's going to be worth it to not have him as an ally, although... Yeah, he's not going to be a friend forever, so if I... Yeah, we'll break our alliance with Bremen. That'll give us room for alliance with Austria. And we're going to need a claim on that one. Now let's see, if I was to declare war on this guy in one day... Pomerania would come in on his side, Oldenburg, Magdeburg, and Brandenburg. And Austria will not come in because he's the Holy Roman Emperor. But he might... Speaking of, I need to give them some reasons to declare war on me. Couple embargoes should improve my power projection a little, which gives me a few benefits. I guess I could set you as my rival now. Bremen? Yeah, well, if I'm going to grab your, snag your land, I might as well rival you, which means I can embargo you now. Okay, so we're in a pretty good position here, I think. Austria is our friend, which means it's a lot less likely he's going to come in against us in future wars. We'll continue to improve with Austria until something comes around. We're just kind of holding steady for a little bit. Got to be careful as a one province minor because I don't want to be at war for a long time. see, how many of these guys do I have? 2. Protection efficiency and trade efficiency guys. Well, that's helping my, that's helping everything a little. But, yeah, we're going to need definitely... Oh, well, this is something we need to do right here. Get in there. Protect trade in the Lubick node. Hold on, I forgot to ask. Stop protecting trade. Okay, if I tell you to protect trade, they're costing us 0.23 and they're going to increase, yeah. Yeah, it looks like so they're costing 0.23 and we went from, yeah, I think it was worth it. We have almost 50% of the power in that one. Oh. Denmark, did you rival me? No, they're just, let's see, if I was to say, hey Denmark, actually let's see, we're going to need claims in a couple places. Let's just hold off. We'll just sit back, we'll relax. Aren't you supposed to be protecting trade in Lubeck? It costs 0.23 to increase my trade value from, let's see, 9.5 to 9.7 to, let's see, okay, so, let's see, so it's costing me more to maintain this fleet than I'm making if I put it there. If I send it to the Baltic Sea, that will massively increase from those 2 ships. So that actually gives me more bang for my buck, is actually protecting trade up here in the Baltic Sea of all places, which is interesting. So I got to watch my fleet limit. That apparently is not as efficient of a... I got to be a little more careful on that math, I think, because just continuously building ships is apparently not quite as effective as I would like. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what I do, Austria is not going to join one of these wars. The best I can hope for is him not... And who are you allied with? You are allied with Pomerania. So I could take this guy out with reasonably minor... relatively limited trouble. The biggest trouble would be coring him, really. Okay. Well, Sir Austria, thank you for being my ally. That makes a big, big difference for me. 7 ducats a month. Nice. Yeah. Bremen is not happy with us anymore. Let's see, lose prestige or, wait. Oh, never mind. That's Bremen. That's my province that's named Bremen. Prestige or peasant revolt. Well, I can't get my troops over there to deal with said peasant revolt without... Well, I guess I've got 6. Oh, hell, let's just take it. We'll fix that later. At least it's going to decay upwards for me. Mildly unfortunate to be at negative prestige, but let's hope for the best. Oh, well, that's useful. Austria is at war with Württemberg. I think this is an excellent time to pull my guy back and have a nice little fight with Saxe-Lemberg, because that's exactly the kind of thing I was waiting for. Oh, bugger. The downside to being allied to Austria. Dang nabbit. Can't even declare war on him. I could declare war on Denmark. Of course, Austria won't come in on that now because they're fighting another war, and they also just aren't terribly comfortable with me, which is a little irritating. Okay, well, Ah, Austria! You jerk. I suppose I could try and goad them into, Oh. Wait, hold on. Is that war already over? No. Oh. Oh, maybe it's just I have to wait a few minutes before I can do it. Alright, we just need to improve with Brandenburg a little. Or hold on, is Brandenburg in another war right now? Yeah, they are. Okay. It's weird I haven't been called into Austria's war. But I'll get Oldenburg and Magdeburg versus... How many does Pomerania? How big is Pomerania now? 7. Still only 7. Alright. Maintenance to max. Let's just do this. I see no reason not to try. Let's get my guys to full. Take Lauenburg. And Oldenburg and Magdeburg. Have fun. Join in. I look forward to it. And go in and we will stomp that 2 stack of... Oh. Oh crap. I should probably have pulled my ships out of... Well, the good news is I think we're going to win that one. Alright, and here comes Pomerania. And here comes... Alright, let's get in there and let's help beat the snot out of Pomerania. Excellent. Nice little wipeout right there. Excellent. I think we've accomplished what we need to accomplish here. All we need to do now is conquer the province, and away we go. And we're about to be friends with the Pope. Or high enough with the Pope to... And all I want out of this... Oh, okay, if we keep... Yeah, we're going to keep the same guy for a few cycles to really boost up my... We are going to have you... Okay, I can't even tell you to give up the provinces yet because I haven't full annexed you or full conquered you yet. But it looks like my friends are doing a lovely job of making sure that Pomerania is well and truly stomped. New prove with Lüneburg. Increase our prestige. Not going to happen. End the sound toll. Not going to happen. Neighbor Lüneburg, who's also my rival. No, he's not. I just broke an alliance with him. Not impossible. I'll take it for now and I might just ditch it later. My ships are fixing themselves up. I lost 2 ships, but you know what? That's actually not so bad.